What's up, everybody? Told you I'd be back a little late. Finally got to catch up on everything that I got to from my trip. And I'd say for Supercross race in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium, it was actually a very successful night. I thought there was some really good racing in there as well, especially in the 450 main event. They absolutely killed it. I mean, they were right on top of each other. So kudos to them. But before we get to everything, thoughts out to Larry Reyes. Hell, maybe someone will get this to him. But went down hard over the handlebars during second heat race for the 250s. They didn't show it, obviously. That let you know that it wasn't good, but suffered a grade 5 liver laceration, internal bleeding from that, obviously, fractured shoulder and a concussion. And he also went in with a fractured ankle from Daytona that he didn't know was fractured, just iced it all week. But hopefully, a speedy recovery to him. Best wishes, prayers, all that. And hopefully, the internal bleeding is done. And he can just worry about recovery because gotta be scary as hell to go over the bars like that, let alone but to lacerate your liver and all that. That's dangerous. Can lead to bad things. So a speedy recovery to him. Again, it's been a hard year for Supercross. When people get hurt, they get hurt. So nothing but best wishes to him. But now to get to the action on track, we had to wait till the main events for it to get really good. But 250 Heat 1 was won by Jordan Smith. Heat 2, Hunter Lawrence. 450 Heat 1, Justin Barcia. 450 Heat 2, Chase Sexton. The 250 LCQ big wreck in the first turn at the start, but that was it. It wasn't a very eventful LCQ like we often get in them with everyone going for. Braswell won that one. And then the 450 LCQ, Clayson won that. Now, like I said, main events, 250 main event. Hunter Lawrence dominated it. I called it. I expected it. Let's not talk about that. Hayden Deegan proved he was human again during the race. Just one little, his front wheel caught in one rut and his back wheel's in the other, sent himself down. But down from fifth, coming to two to go, took him right to the end there. Fell from fifth to, I believe, seventh. And then Hunter Lawrence won by over 7 seconds, slapped up to eighth place. Completely, and complete and utter domination from him. We all know how talented he is, so it does not surprise me. But Nate Thrasher was second, so a good bounce back, and Jordan Smith was third. And another good race for him. It was good to see Nate Thrasher. With the problems in Daytona, I said I want to see how he bounced back. Bouncing back with the second, good. Just Hunter was in his zone, and sometimes people are like that. No matter what it is, whether it's this F1 like Max Verstappen, Kyle Busch at Daytona all those years ago, sweeping all three races twice during its summer. Sometimes people are just there, and he was there. So big night for Hunter Lawrence and the points. But 450 main event, Chase Sexton went down hard from second yet again. Just another thing. Every single race there seems to be, something. He got up gingerly and slowly, but he did finish the race, and he got out of the way when the leaders came by to lap him. He didn't make, a deal out of it. So that was good to see. We'll see, how he is going into this weekend. But, how many times can that happen? I mean, for him to still be, as close as he is in the points with how many of these he's had is outstanding. So it shows how good he is as a driver. Chase Sexton is fantastic, not taking anything away from him. And some of these have just been sheerly just dumb luck, where lappers are trying to get out of the way of everyone, not realizing if they look over their other shoulder, they're right in his way and cost him a race. But, there's always just something, and hopefully, that something stops, because he's super talented. We all know that he wouldn't be up there if he wasn't. He still wouldn't be where he is in the points if he wasn't. But something always happens this time. Chase Sexton went down hard from second because something that Ricky Carmichael was talking about all night, and that was his pegs, getting caught in the ruts. And they were really deep ruts. Like you could see them clear across like whole entire whoops, like 3-4 of them at a time. Like that was a big thing of the night. And it sucks, but at least he's up and going. We'll see what the result is for him health-wise and how he feels going into the weekend. But Ken Roczen got the win. Justin Barcia second. Cooper Webb finished third. A great race between first and second. They're right there on top of each other. Barcia kept making it interesting, but Ken Roczen got it. And Eli Tomac got a bad start and only finished seventh, so it was not a good day for him. And all I said was going to take one for everyone to be on top of each other, even worse. And now they're there. Now they are there. Stuff has finally moved in the points, and I don't think this is over, not yet, by a long shot. Reference is Stone Cold. But the points coming out 250 East, Hunter Lawrence is first. Max Anstie is still second, but now he's down 22, and Nate Thresher's third at minus 32. Jordan Smith fourth at 33 behind, and Hayden Deegan is fifth at 35 behind. So again, all it takes is 2 bad races, and they're consistent. Everyone's right in there. But Hunter Lawrence, gapped everybody, which is what no one needed. And then the 450 points, Cooper Webb first. Finally, in the points lead, Eli Tomac falls to second, only 1 point back, and Jay Sexton is third at 13 back. And he's still there even with all this bad luck. But now that's up to 13. You can't afford to screw up or have any slips in March. So we'll see how that goes. Jason Anderson's fourth, 36 back. Ken Ruxin's fifth at 38 back. And Justin Barsha is sixth at 47 back. And like I said, great racing between Ken Ruxin and Justin Barsha at the end of the 450 main. They were on each other. They kept it respectful. He never got close enough to, get a chance to get by, but he got close enough to force a mistake. And Ken Ruxin didn't. So really good to see that. It's the racing you want to see. You got great racing through the field in the 250s, but, Hunter was gone, but great racing there up front in the 450 main, new points leader. And we'll see what happens this weekend. In Detroit at Ford Field, it should be a great race. The track looks good. I will get that up for you everywhere. Racing Rosinski, Twitter, Racing with Jesse Rosinski, everywhere else. And Jesse Rosinski, I believe, on Instagram, but who actually goes on there? But good stuff. We'll see if Chase Sexton can make a race without something, see how Eli bounces back. And we said that about Nate Thrasher. Look how it worked out. So we'll see how that works out. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, available YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, all over the place. You can support the show on Anchor if you click on the link that I share on the socials. It'll get you there to give us support to help the show grow and build. I appreciate all you. Share the hell out of this. There's more coming on Thursday. And until we meet again, I appreciate y'all. Thanks. Peace. Bye.